I'm Molly Chapman, business journalist for Slot Beats and Casino Beats, and today I'm joined by Betsson Group. First of all, Lance, how are you doing?
Yeah, we're good.
Having recently launched in Colorado, could you give us a little bit of insight as to what this means for the company on the B2B side of things?
We looked at the U.S. market right after PASPA, or when I say we, Betsson did. And Betsson was trying to determine, whether to bring Betsson brand, which has global presence as an operator, over to the U.S. Obviously, that decision was no at the time. They decided to wait and monitor the market. Fast forward to about 2020, the company was continuing to monitor the U.S., watching the costs and the operational structures necessary to be competitive in the U.S., and made a determination that B2B was the primary goal, being able to commercialize resources and assets and infrastructure that the company already had. So Colorado really meant that we were able to control our own destiny, getting into the U.S. market and not being reliant on a third-party operator. So that meant we could facilitate, we like to call it, we were able to play in our own sandbox to get Colorado live. And Colorado is actually the exact same model that we plan to deliver to other B2B partners. So what I mean is, we're just delivering a sportsbook. We're using a third party for the PAM, the player account management, and we're using a third party for our front-end development. So in Colorado, all we're delivering really is a sportsbook technology, and then obviously it's our operational staff. And even the operational staff and the way we're operating is important, because that's the message that we're trying to deliver to potential B2B partners, is whether you want to have a lean staff that's just controlling the sportsbook technology, and using central services that Betsson can supply, great, we can help you operate that way. Or if you want to build out a full team, bring some of the trading services in-house, have your own customer support, even better, we can facilitate that model as well. So Betsafe Colorado really has meant we can show the industry finally that we're a European company that can get regulated, that can operate, and can deliver a successful sports betting business with good margin.
So in general, what can we look forward to seeing from Betsson Group in the next year?
The next year is going to be exciting. Obviously we're very excited about the prospects of new markets, very active in monitoring those new markets. You can expect Betsson to deliver a retail solution within the next year. So we know how important retail is to regional operators, and what that means for our ability to deliver and be the fully sourced sportsbook provider, digital and retail. On the sportsbook side, we're going to continue to develop our product by exposing more information, maybe through APIs, so that more sophisticated sportsbooks that want to have big technology teams can utilize us as a sportsbook partner as they really focus on the customer experience. We're going to continue to expand our product offering and have the most robust bonus and feature set. So obviously we know right now it's single game parlay, so everyone's got to have the most robust single game parlay product. I don't know what it's going to be 3-6 months from now, but certainly our product team is going to continue to evaluate that, be ready for the market, be ready to bring things to the market. And then the next year we certainly hope to give the market more of an idea of the kind of operators we can get live with, the technology that we can partner with, and the markets that we can facilitate in the regulatory and compliance manner.
Yeah, sounds very exciting, like a busy year ahead.
It's a busy year. We've really spent obviously we only went live since March.
Yeah.
So what that has meant is really kind of packaging up, why does it make sense for Betsson to be both B2C and B2B? And I think once they understand that, hold on a second, all Betsson's really delivering in Colorado is a sportsbook, and whereby we're using other technology providers to help us facilitate the full operation.
Yeah.
That's going to make a lot more sense to operators when they start to look at what it is they can get from us and why we add value.
Well, that's everything I have to ask you today. So
Great.
Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
As well.
Marina, how are you doing?
Hi, thank you for having me.
So my first question for you today, having recently launched in Colorado, could you give us some insight as to what this means for the consumer side of the business?
Absolutely, and we're really excited about this. We just launched at the end of March. There's been many players coming into Colorado over the last couple of years, but not being the first actually gives us a lot of insight in terms of what players are looking for and maybe what they're not looking for. So we are really focused on the user experience and really more of a personalization to the customer. So that'll come over time as we continue to develop on the product and we continue to learn about what the consumer wants. But it's a terrific opportunity for us to come into Colorado.
Yeah, for sure. So I was wondering, Colorado, why did this market appeal to you?
So Colorado is very unique in terms of its profile and its demographics. It's about 33% Hispanic, and it's certainly a market that's been underserved from a sports betting perspective. It's about 50-50 from a gender perspective. It is highly educated, high income, so it's really kind of fits that sweet spot, but also has all the major sport leagues. So it's, everyone loves all other sports in Colorado, so it really gives us an opportunity to really leverage that ecosystem in Colorado and grow the market here.
Great, that's all I have for you. Thank you so much.